I'm about to go for a right show, wear a storm cloud like some night shows. I'm about to go for a right show, thunder blade on my chain like a dog, they'll bite you.
Okay, so um, due to recent events, um, we will be reacting to Palworld videos because okay, this is gonna be a long, probably a long rant, and I'm gonna try not to yell. I'm gonna try not to curse. I'm gonna try not to, but I really need I need to bring this home because um something just happened. So if you guys don't know, if you go into the community post that I have on this channel, you will notice that I randomly got a message from on X, uh Twitter. Some random person who has followed me, who's following me, who apparently is subscribed to this channel, um had something to say about me live streaming Palworld. And while they were uninterested in Palworld and had a negative viewpoint on how I played the game and just ultimately came to the conclusion that this is the first survival game that I've played, which is obviously true. If you would look at what I was doing, I'm just having fun. You would notice something that I don't care, that I was just playing just to play something that I had never played. And in his point of view, despite the fact that Pokemon has its issues, that Pokemon are still good games and Nintendo this, Nintendo that. I said this in the other video. I said this in a live stream, but I see it, I'm gonna have to say it now. While we're doing this reaction. Um, if you don't like what I stream, what I post, what I talk about, you do not have to watch me. You do not need to watch me. I'm gonna stop saying you do not have to watch me. You do not need to watch me. Because I am going to do what I am going to do because I want to have fun. Because I feel like it. This is not a career for me. This is a hobby. I do not get paid to do this. No one is paying me to do this. I am a grown man who has an actual job. I am not using YouTube to get paid in any way, shape, or form. And the only reason why you see ads on these videos is to help people to get. I want to get more people with with a better mindset to watch me because I am tired of the people. And this is gonna sound messed up, but this has to be said because this apparent person has ADHD and all kinds of other mental issues, and clearly they do because they did not understand why they what they said was wrong and was rude. I want the people who have these issues to stop following me, to stop randomly messaging me, to stop with these random recommendations that I'm clearly not interested in. I'd like it to stop. I'm not trying to be mean. I just want it to stop because it's rubbing me the wrong way and it's weird. And it further on proves the point that a lot of Pokemon fan that this fandom of anything nerdy, as far as gaming or whatever, something is mentally wrong here. Because you feel as though you can just DM somebody, not even DM, you can mention somebody in a public tweet demanding that they respond to you because you have something to say to them. You do not have the right to do that. And the next time that happens, because I wasn't trying to be mean, I'm going to just block you. for anyone who does that. I am sick and tired of people who have these issues feel as though that they can just have these conversations with me and I don't know them and they don't know me. And then you throw a side comment out there saying that, oh, you should do this, you should do stuff for Linkar, you should do Ben 10. I'm not interested in Ben 10 right now. You know what? I'm not interested in Ben 10 at all. I was interested in the old Ben 10. I'm not interested in Ben 10 right now at all. The new Ben 10. I'm not interested in that. I realized I've done videos about Linkara. I've done videos about Linkara that I wanted to do because I was interested in them. I'm not interested in the Linkara videos that y'all would want me to do. I'm not interested in no freaking Doctor Who. I'm not interested in no freaking Ben 10. I'm not interested in that. And I hope to God those people who have these issues are not on my Discord server, because if they are, y'all gonna have to get gone. Because I am getting tired of that as well. If you already have an opinion about me, there's no reason for you to indulge yourself in trying to talk to me, see if you can persuade your way to for me to do things that you want me to do. That's not going to happen. I am a grown man. I can make my own decisions on what I want to do. This is my channel. If you have your own channel, make the videos that you would like to make. Do not ask me to do that for you. Because if you clearly have the means to at me and DM me randomly out of nowhere for things that I do not care about and will never care about, clearly you can make those kinds of videos on your own. That's the last time that I'm going to bring that up. That's the last time I'm going to talk about it. But I am going to make it known every time I make a video. I will put it in the description. If whatever I have to do, I will do it. But just so you know, there's gonna be some changes around here because I have been disturbed and weirded out, and I don't like that. I understand X and Twitter is a place where people just say unhinged things, and I have been responding to people saying some out of pocket stuff about things that they clearly do not know about Pokemon and Palworld. But this was unnecessary or uncalled for because I do not know this person at all. And you watched my stuff, so which means like you obviously feel entitled to say what you want to say. You don't. You're not entitled. You do not have any entitlement to tell me what you think about the game. You keep that to yourself. I said this before. I am not here to make you play Palworld. I am not here to have you convert yourself from Pokemon to Palworld. If you want to keep kissing Pokemon's ass, do it. If you want to invest in other games, do it. I told you what I'm going to do. I'm not telling you what you're going to do. So with that being said, this video is about Pokemon. This is about a Palworld won't kill Pokemon. And now that I've stated that, let me go ahead and state this. A lot of people have been making claims that people who like Palworld were going to say this is the Pokemon killer. I want you to know that that is false. No one has said that this is going to be the Pokemon killer. But here's what I am going to say. Palworld is the game where is the Pokemon splitter, meaning the people who actually want to move on and have fun and not be given stuff that's trying so hard, and the people who will accept anything that they want, that they'll take from the Pokemon company, Nintendo, because it's Pokemon and Nintendo has been around their lives for years, and it's nostalgia and all this other crap. It's the splitter, not the killer. That being said, let's go into this video. Like the video if you want to. No, like the video if you want gonna be watching this. And subscribe if you haven't, if you're interested in what I'm gonna be talking about. Oh, by the way, this is by Imported Cheese. Go support him. Um, here we go.
Palworld, the Pokemon killer.
His original video will be in the
The
description.
meteoric rise of Palworld has proven that Game Freak can't afford to use Slack Off. Good move, by the way. Finally, this is what's gonna light a fire under the Pokemon Company and inspire them to once again make quality games. LMAO. Laughing my ass off. There it goes. Palworld won't kill Pokemon. Why not? 2 reasons. 1, Pokemon is invincible. And 2, I can't tell you yet because then you might stop watching. Reason 1, Pokemon is invincible. If you'd asked me last year what could kill Pokemon, I'd have said something trite like, only Pokemon can kill Pokemon. Ooh. But after having played Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Pokemon is too big to fail. You can put out the most putrid, half-baked N64 of a game, and Pokemon fans will wolfie it down
And I said this. That has been my statement for the past 2 weeks. I've said this over and over. And it's coming out of his. Well, they could literally give you guys shit on a shingle and splatter it and sprinkle it with Pikachu, Eevee, Charizard, Greninja, and anything else to get y'all to buy the game, and you will buy it. Y'all done already bought the mobile games. You've bought the gacha games. You've bought Pokemon Unite. Some of y'all even bought Pokemon Sleep. I've seen it. Some of y'all still playing Pokemon Go. This ain't even making fun of y'all at this point. This is literally just pointing out the truth.
ask for DLC. When it comes to Pokemon, there's a rock tunnel, but there is no rock bottom. It can always get worse. At this point, I don't even think the apocalypse itself would stop Pokemon. It would probably just create a new Pikachu variant that's part ghost or something.
Ah!
Type combo.
What?
Reason 2 why Palworld won't kill Pokemon. Because it's nothing like Pokemon.
Thank you.
Some things definitely rhyme. How you catch things in Pokeball. Pal spheres. And register them in your Pokedex. Pal deck. And yeah, some of the pals look like Wish.com Pokemon, but not as many as you'd think. This Leafeon I thought would be a slam dunk carbon copy. That's why I put it in a thumbnail, but in game it turns out it's actually really different. It's a chip.
Very different. And let me just go into an example as to how much this is different. So recently, I was playing Palworld. I streamed Palworld yesterday, right? And if the few of you were watching, there is a moment while I am exploring the mountains, a bunch of dire howl, which is for Pokemon fans trying to say the distant cousin of Lycanroc. A bunch of Direhowl mauled two grunts. While the grunts were shooting at them, the Direhowl killed the grunts. And not only did they kill them, they were feasting. They had a feasting mechanic where you could see the Direhowl eating. They're not visually eating, but you could see the animation where they were mauling, eating the flesh of the grunt. There's no way that this game is similar to Pokemon. There's no way. Because Pokemon wouldn't even dare to do something like that. There are fan games that have things like Houndoom and Lycanroc just eat people and Pokemon. And Mightyana's doing it. No, not this case. Not this case.
Monk. What does it actually have in common with Leafeon? It's a green nature elemental critter. That's about it. There's also Gyarados here, but it's not like Pokemon invented sea serpents. Are medieval map monks gonna have to issue a divine desist order about this? Then there's okay, that's an Eevee.
Hold it!
Now, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just pretending to be one in front of a green screen. But my best argument for Palworld being legally above board is that it exists and you can play it. This game wasn't exactly a secret.
It wasn't.
You really think Nintendo wouldn't have dispatched their ninjas to try and smother this thing in the crib if they could?
No, listen. Let's talk about it though. So there was a game. There was a game that you could well, for like at least for like 24 hours, because that's how long it was existing. That you could download on your phone, right? Where the Pokemon were having animations that you would want in a stadium game, right? That game lasted for 24 hours until Nintendo took it down. That game lasted for 24 hours until Nintendo issued the cease and desist and it got took down. The moment people woke up, it got taken down. That's how fast Nintendo works. So if you really trying to sit here and say that in a span of 2 years, Nintendo was just having a blind's eye view on this project being made without y'all spamming these emails to them talking about Palworld, you telling me that they were unaware for these past 2 years? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me that? Meanwhile, before y'all even said anything, they shut down the mod that a person made for Palworld for Pokemon to be replaced by Palworld, and that got took down within 24 hours. You trying to tell me that y'all were the cause of that? Get out of my face.
I know they just issued a statement about potentially investigating matters related to Palworld.
Yeah, that was about the mod. That was about the mod. That was literally about the freaking mod. And just to put this into perspective, I said that Nintendo works fast within 24 hours. It's been a week and a half, bro. It's been a week and a half. If they haven't said nothing now, They're not gonna say nothing at all.
But that's just legalese. What they really mean is that guy who made the Palworld Pokemon mod is dead. Technically, legally distinct designs aside, Palworld is nothing like Pokemon. Pokemon with guns is a tagline that makes for 2 million concurrent players on Steam within a week.
And people wouldn't shut up about it. And that's the honestly though, for real, that's the reason why it got that many views. That's the reason that sold that many copies. And possibly more. Possibly more. Within 6 days, it sold 8 million copies, bro. I'm not letting that go. 6 days, it sold 8 million. It dethroned Fortnite. It is the #1 popular game right now. I don't know what you want me to say.
But it's nonsense. With Pokemon, you collect monsters, mash A, then turn the game off and make a Reddit post about how underrated Bulbasaur is. With Palworld, you collect monsters and then you play Harvest Moon plus Fortnite plus Cookie Clicker. Most of the game is actually about optimizing the automation of your base so you can get more resources to get more pals to get more resources, while the game literally chimes in to remind you about how much of a ripoff it is.
What? I wonder if there's anything here. Definitely not the Temple of Time, guys. What is this? Are you kidding me?
It definitely has that architect. It definitely does. I hope Pocket Pair explores a little bit more into detail about these ruins. Because from the way it looks like, this looks like, and someone and another guy made a video talking about it. There are hints going in that game stating that Palworld is nothing more than a place where people go to the afterlife. Either that or where people get isekai'd and then sent to this world. For further context, there is a dude at level 50, right? That you find in the game. He's an old cop who got ran over by a truck. He got hit by a truck, and he woke up onto Palpagos Island, where he could magically produce pizza at will. Can I say that again? He claimed he's been there for a long time, and the last thing he remembers is him getting hit by a truck and him being sent to that world where he can summon a slice of pizza at will. Piping hot. Fresh. You can't get pizza anywhere else in that game. As far as I know. That's partially the reason why I'm interested in this game so much. Because if it turns out this world is a place where people go after they're dead, you got me sold. Forever. I've been wanting Pokemon to touch something like that for the past 30 years. They'll never do it. The closest we've gotten to Arceus, what was Legend Arceus, where Arceus just picked you up out your sleep and sent you to the past. That's not getting isekai though. I didn't die. This game is depicting that some people just get sent to this world after they're gone. Like, what?
It's the Temple of Time.
Now, when I say ripoff, I mean creatively. For $30 on Steam, I think you actually get your money's worth. I was playing it at about 5 FPS as my computer threatened to go into nuclear meltdown.
Oh,
and
no.
I think I got plenty of bang for my buck. Honestly, it
I had
might
problems with
not
that,
be
too.
as derivative as the haters
But I still
say.
played the game.
Yeah, you've seen all the components before in other games, but they've been Frankensteined together in a way that is actually new and interesting. You wouldn't say an abomination is just an asset flip of corpses, would you? Ultimately, I do think Palworld's outrageous success is a flash in the pan. There's something irresistible about a Pokemon-adjacent game that embraces the concept of enslaving and
I want to say again, that picture where the 1 million, it's crazy how old this one picture is. And it was recent. Their progress was so fast, dog. They had gotten 1 million people to play to buy their game every 24 hours. Every time, it was crazy. Every time I woke up, dog, I kept getting notifications about this. 1 million Pal Tamers bought the game. 2 million Pal Tamers bought the game. 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, and 8 million bought the game. And the only reason why they haven't stated anything yet because they were getting death threats and harassed by these so-called loyal Pokemon fans and Nintendo fans that love Pokemon so much. So they were told to stop for right now.
flash in the pan. There's something irresistible about a Pokemon-adjacent game that embraces the concept of enslaving and butchering your minions rather than just kinda alluding to those crimes. And of course, as a Pokemon knockoff, Palworld has plenty of bugs and glitches of its own.
We can try climbing this, right?
Oh!
So what happens now?
Oh!
I haven't tried that yet.
We don't
That
even need
seems really
Star
cool.
Raptor. Did you know this game was only made by 25 people? There's some issues.
Is Palworld better than Pokemon?
Yeah.
And the sky is blue, water is wet, and the Fire Emblem 4 remake is coming soon.
Ah!
Saying something is better than Pokemon is less of a compliment and more of the absence of an insult. Will Palworld kill Pokemon?
No.
No. Pokemon, the franchise, cannot be assaulted directly. This obvious Reshiram ripoff provides a very convenient parallel. To truly defeat Pokemon, you must strike at the source of its power, no matter the cost. I tap 3 Pikachu. No. I sacrifice everything! And I
Oh,
cast
God.
Day of Judgment. Destroy all Pokemon fans.
I would love this card. I would love this card. Yes. I would. Yeah, you know, get rid of it all. Get rid of it all. Boom. Absolute destruction. Yes.
Don't call me a hater. All Pokemon fans. Includes me.
Hey, me too. I've been a fan for 30 years. I ain't got no problem resetting. I've got no problem resetting. Shout out to Imported Cheese. This video was great. I loved it. I love this guy. This guy did wonderful with this video. He spoke nothing but the truth, and it was literally like a day ago, but he spoke nothing but the truth. It was nothing but facts. It was nothing but facts. The only thing I hope is that, I mean, it's obviously going to happen, that Palworld stays for as long as they can. I like the game. I'm having fun with it. I haven't played a game like that since I started playing Hack, and that was a month ago. I'm gonna get back on to Hack, and I wanted to stream Hack, but this just came along and just piqued my interest, and I've loved it ever since. I've been staying up late playing this game. So if that makes me a hater, well, hey. I mean, I got called a Palworld bootlicker a couple of days ago. If that makes me a bootlicker, well, you having an issue with someone putting their money in something that they love, that actually is giving them what they want, instead of something that they can just deal with, is sad. And you may need some reevaluation. That being said, I am Master Real Sakurai. I will continue to do what I love. You guys have a good day. Like the comment if you enjoyed it. Go support Imported Cheese. Watch the original video. And without being negative and toxic, give your opinion about it. What do you think about the whole discourse? I know some of you have been giving me your opinions, but let me know about this one. What do you think about Palworld? Truly. Do you think that it's going to kill Pokemon? I don't think it is. Like I said before, it's a splitter, not a killer. Do you still like Pokemon, despite the fact that they'll let you down each and every time? And they will let you down on Pokemon Day. I guarantee it's going to happen. Y'all have a good day. I'm out. Peace.
I'm about to go for a Raichu. No Pokedex, don't know what I might do. Got some bad bros that I'm loyal to. Golden girls who will come through and pound you. Some no binary souls, you so fluid, they flow unexpected. The girls for the depth of